yesterday I had a couple of experienced a couple of unsettling incidents. One was when a series of explosions blew up on Broadway, and I got one of them on video, but I think there were at least three. I know I heard one from a couple blocks away, and even from that distance it was just gut crunching. It was that loud. And then the second one, I was right across the street, and that felt like, I briefly imagined that this must be what combat feels like. I was imagining that some veterans in the area might be having flashbacks or some PTSD, but nobody was hurt. Some people had to be evacuated from their apartments, but it seems to have been under control. But as if these explosions were not unnerving enough, what happened next was maybe even more so. I was just walking along when this man walks up to me, looks me right in the eye, and he says, "Yo, buddy, when you call me names, it really hurts my feelings." I had never seen this guy before. I don't know who he is. I didn't say anything. I just kept walking. I had a pretty good poker face, if I say so myself. But as I kept walking, I could hear him. He was still kind of yelling after me, or at least I think he was. I just kept hearing him say, "Yo, buddy," in a raised voice, to where he was almost screaming. And I don't know, maybe he was addressing someone else. But whatever the case, I did look him right in the eye as he approached, because he looked, he looked normal, whatever that means. I thought he was going to ask me directions or something like that. But no, that placid look quickly took on a whole different meaning. I don't know if he was stoned or just disturbed. But I hope he's not going to be a fixture in the neighborhood from now on. I looked up that phrase. There's not really anything on it to speak of online. So this isn't like a common trick that people have. He was holding his phone, not quite like I'm holding mine right now, but he was holding it such that he could have been making video of it. And maybe this was some game he plays where he just goes around town making these incongruous accusations just to see how people react. If that's his game, it's pretty gutsy. So it was enough to make me think I should just stay home. But here I am out and about again. The explosions, by the way, were, according to somebody standing nearby who seemed to know what he was talking about, they were the result of transformers blowing up in what I think we're now supposed to call maintenance holes. But I saw a couple of headlines that used the old term manhole. I like to call them people holes. But the manhole was the name of a gay bar. Maybe it still is, in San Francisco. It's so crass. There was also another place called the Cockpit. Again, maybe there still is. I don't know. But anyway, I was going to say something else about the explosions, but now I can't remember. Probably doesn't matter anyway. But that's what it was about. The transformers blowing up. But I remember after I got my little moment of that sound, which, by the way, did no real justice to how freaking loud that was. I just started thinking, I don't want to be here. There could be debris flying all over the place. There could be, and the smoke ended up. Later, I was still smelling smoke as far as 2 blocks away. So it could have been a pretty serious situation, but thankfully it was under control. Now here you can see my fancy new wide-angle lens. It's only $20. I haven't really done any comparison between older videos and new ones, but it looks good.